Hey, this is Ross Brand, the role-playing puppet creator. We're playing Wield, a game about shopping for magical items and how nice they are. No, not really. This is John Wick's latest indie RPG favorite. This is the first art role-playing game I've ever found in my life that I can remember that does not have character sheet in PDF format, downloadable, so we had to write on scratch paper.
And we can't tell you how angry this makes Ross.
His
blood is boiling.
That in 2014... they would not put the character sheets as a free PDF download. I bought this at Gen Con in print. I don't have the PDF of it. I don't know if this is one of the publishers that will give me the PDF for free because I claimed to buy it, so I'm just confused.
He's woken up screaming.
He's threatened to raise the RPPR banner and gather together.
No, it's not that far yet. I'm material and temperament. I will stop caring after I play Payday 2 later tonight. But anyway, so we're magic, fantasy, high adventure, crazy bullshit.
Let me tell you of the days of high adventure.
As we're setting scene, there was a great war that has just ended as the evil empire with their steampunk-powered airships and armadas of Magitech-powered robots and golems and monsters and things have invaded but a plucky band of heroic teenage underdogs wielding disparate powers from scattered across the world and get involved in all kinds of soap opera-ish behavior, banded together, defeated them with the...
They're wearing too many belts.
Lots of belts were involved. And very spiky haircuts.
And
my hair defies gravity!
Yes, but there's tremendous explosion. Many died, and many of three botches in particular were sent far away into a neighboring village from the site of the final battlefield, which is still smoking and in ruin as we were setting the scene. So three villagers who were hiding in the wine cellar of the nearby tavern have woken up, went to their homes to see their attack, and found three shiny objects that looked really neat. So we will first start off with Aaron, who is the hero you are playing first?
The hero will be the honorable thief Harlan Caldos.
No, that's
the one. Remember,
I am the honorable thief Harlan Caldos.
No, I take that back. I am the dedicated caregiver and midwife Anna Lancaster.
All right, so the local midwife, and what has the midwife found?
The midwife that's stumbled upon...
Well, Tom, that would be Tom, wouldn't it? So, Tom, what has the midwife found?
She saw upon the mask called Zevexius.
Zevexius. And what kind of powers does Zevexius have?
Breaking shit and burning things.
Oh, wow. I'm surprised that was your go-to thing. Anyway, what kind of goal does Zevexius have?
Zevexius wishes the death of the current royal family.
All right. Well, we'll get into more details with that as you talk to your wielder. So, Tom, and what human are you playing?
I am currently playing the nameless chef of the village, and he's.
I didn't give him a name. I thought you would like to fill that in yourself.
No, he has no name.
Yeah, there was a lot of magic and spells and explosions. Maybe the chef was knocked unconscious and has woken up with temporary amnesia. But But
he is a psychopathic pastry maker.
Psychopathic pastry.
Psychopathic pastry pervasive.
What does and what did he find that is so shiny and that he had to pick up?
He found the blessed staff of the White Cobra.
Of course, that makes sense. And finally, David. And what does the staff want?
Staff has powers of life, death, creation. It merely wants to find the true priest.
All right, very good. And so, David, and what puny human are you role playing?
Aaron gave me Harlan Caldos, the honorable thief. I make a lot of noise when I steal things, so they know where I am. It's the honorable way to do this.
Wow. And what did...
Wow, I bound myself to this loser.
Yeah. Well, he was the first one to pick you up.
So, I saw something shiny and neat.
Yeah. And what did you pick up then?
He ended up picking up the sonorous harp of Verdine.
Okay.
Whose powers are, and I do not care about this.
Well, you don't have to list the exact powers, just the domains.
Well, the domains of earth, wind, and fire.
What does...
Back to the Shire.
What do you want, you crazy harp?
To bring peace to the kingdom by performing the world song.
Performing the world.
We are the world.
All right.
Not that world song.
Children.
So all three of you are outside the wine cellar of the tavern. You have literally just picked up these objects, and the Vacha are all within sight of each other, and you are all aware of each other, of course. You probably have prior history with one another. And so,
Hi, everyone.
I know that, chef.
Like, no, you don't.
You made the weird meat pies that nobody wants to touch.
Everybody wants them. Everybody wants some.
all right, so you need to be
Going downhill
careful.
quickly.
Yeah, you need to be careful about who you're role playing as at any given time. Say whether you're the mask or the human or the Vacha, or the human at any given time. So right now we'll have the humans in charge first off. So what are each of you humans going to be doing as you're looking at these objects? You do know there's a massive battlefield nearby your village. There might be remnants of the evil empire nearby that might be threatening your village. There also might be tasty loot to be scavenged from the dead. And, of course, there might be heroes and other defenders of the empire you might want to save. But you might want to start fleeing,
belong
too.
to anyone? I'll give you a 10 count to
God.
identify it.
My God, there's a lot of meat out there.
Wow.
Shit, that's lying. There may be civilians who have gotten caught in the crossfire, and we must
Maybe
go
I shouldn't give
to
it
take
on
care, to
psychopath.
see if they need assistance.
Okay.
Battlefields are really neat. They are filled with human meat. We are eating human meat.
So Vachas, you can communicate with your wielders and of course with each other. What are you going to be doing?
Looking.
Oh heavens.
That's the mask?
No, that's just me talking.
I was going to say, yeah, what does the mask sound like, Tom? What does the harp? What does the staff sound? Well, we know what the staff sounds like. Very sibilant. So what are you...
So it is interesting that you are having these sorts of fire. I am well versed in that art, and if you wish to go burning corpses on the ground, I could totally help you do that.
So yeah, Aaron, you thought the mask is talking to you.
So,
Greetings and salutations.
Hi.
do we remember our previous owners?
Yes.
So,
In fact, I'll let you say, were you wielded by the someone in the evil empire, or one of the plucky defenders of the realm of the kingdom?
I was definitely wielded by one of the master bardsmiths.
Oh, of course, yeah, a spoony bard. We'll just get that reference right out of the way.
You don't
Too bad it can't. God, no.
All right, so let's focus the conversation on so Mask, you and your wielder should talk, or the Mask and the wielder should talk to each other first.
Where did you come from?
I come from places that are much more warm than this one. In fact, this place is rather chilly. You know what you should do? You should totally make this place much more comfortable and warmer. I can help you do that.
I'm sure you can, but we should help the other people on the other side.
Oh yes, and the best way to help them is to put them out of their misery quickly with fire. Seriously, there are a lot of very badly wounded people that are just suffering.
No.
There they are. Look at them. Look at them all out there. Can you hear the screams? I sure can, and I'm a mask.
So, well, you probably have better hearing than I do, Mask.
How do you know that? I do not have ears. Maybe I do not hear as well as you. Maybe the suffering is so much sweeter in your mortal earballs.
Earballs?
Well,
Earballs.
I don't think I would want to. Do we actually know about the powers yet, or are we still in the dark? Okay.
The wielders do not know about powers yet. That's
Okay.
what the Masks too.
So, well, maybe we can return you to who you need to, but I'm going to go see if there's
no,
any...
you do not. Don't you worry yourself as returning me to my previous owner. He is so dead. Very dead. Dead.
I'm going to go see if I can help any of the injured.
All right. Well, yeah. So you go help the wounded, and if we find they are beyond your help, we can totally move them along. On a great journey.
All right. So the two of you are
final solution mask.
So the midwife is heading to the
Battlefield.
All right. So we've taken care of that. Next up, the staff. You can talk to your wielder.
You don't resemble my previous holder.
What's he look like? I bet he looked like this.
No.
No. If he's on the battlefield, he probably looks much different now. More like...
Her hair defied gravity. It stood out in many directions.
Well, that's just crazy.
Blue hair.
Like a grandmother?
No. Plucky young heroine.
Tell me, talking staff, do you like pies?
No.
You will. Let's go. Come on, we need to go. Hey, there's fresh ingredients all out there. Let's go claim some.
Wounded soldiers in need of salvation.
Yeah, we can go give them I'll go give them the hell out of some salvation.
All right.
Let's go.
All right. There's no conflict, and you also head to the battlefield. Finally, we have the harp.
5, 6, 7. Anyone? 8, 9, 10. Mine.
Billy.
Okay. It's like, okay, brother, guess I'm on to you now.
What?
Yeah.
You talk?
Yeah.
Where's
Dad.
your face? Do you have a face?
I'm a harp. Why would I have a face?
Well, how else are the words coming out?
So,
Earballs.
You're running away.
no. Look at the strings. That's like, man, you see them rolling by. It's literally
They're
creating the
vibrating.
vibration.
Oh
Yes,
my
they're
goodness.
vibrating. That's creating the noise, kind of like your throat. Anyway, that's like.
My throat has
Anyway,
strings.
I need to go see if we can find the old bard. It's like the master bard that I was with. He knows of my mission.
Did his hand look like this?
No, much more. That's like a lot. He was much more dexterous than that.
Oh, like this.
Where are you
Seriously,
getting?
there was just a big pile of hands.
Where are you getting hands?
I was hungry for hands. Give me a break.
Well, in any case, that's like
Big B's hand magnet spell was little used, but when it was very effective.
Are they baby hands?
No.
Hey, that's like, hey, here's the deal, brother. I can get you over there really quickly right now if you start playing me. I can tell you which strings to play.
Well, what song shall I pluck?
That's like,
Load-bearing fungus? That's a favorite of mine.
so sorry, don't dig into that. That's like we're gonna be going down deep into the earth.
All right, so which one are you using?
So I'm suggesting dig. So
Dig from the earth.
yes.
Dig from the earth.
All right, so the first power usage in the game.
Huzzah!
Which one?
And a 1, and a 2, and a 1,
Which
2,
one was it
3.
again?
Dig.
Dig. You travel through solid earth as a little water. Breathe it as well. So, you get there first. You groundhog your way to the battlefield first. So,
Do we need to roll anything for that, or are we good?
no, it just works.
No. Nifty.
Now that's what I call rock music!
There's nothing chasing you. It's an easy task right now. So you get to the battlefield first. You can see the wreckage of several giant airships. One full of black spiky bits. That's obviously the evil.
Oh my god, look at all the gears!
There's still one made of wood and is light and golden, and it's got rainbows on it, and it's obviously the good one. It's crashed over in the other side of the battlefield. In the center of it, there's a massive crater where the final heroes confronted the evil Bahamut Neo Cyber Dragon resurrection.
Immerse me, Ross.
Yes, Necro God.
In his third final form.
His third final form. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And they had a massive confrontation, the final battle.
I'm guessing lots and lots.
It's hard to see through the chrono mist, which distorts time and space.
Hey, Ross, I'm guessing it also. I'm guessing there are piles of empty potion bottles everywhere.
Oh God, everywhere! It's just everywhere. So that's the center of the battlefield. On either side is a giant airship. There's wreckage of smaller airships all around, but you can see scattered throughout the field there were massive armies, very Helm's Deepy, that smashed into each other, but now they're all scattered apart. But you do see people moving through the field. Some at the very edges, you can see villagers and other teeming types. Picking through the corpses. And closer towards the crater, you see larger creatures. Some of them seem to be stalking and stabbing or slashing at corpses, or maybe not corpses, but wounded. And here and there you can hear the sounds of battle. It looks like there are some skirmishes ongoing. You can see, on the far end of the field, you can see some vehicles. Looks like a caravan or some wagons or some sort of cart or land ship or something kind of moving through. It's hard to see, again, through that far. The battlefield itself is miles wide. It takes up the edge of your vision. The entire forest was flattened.
Has anyone seen a bard? A Spooty Bard! I'm looking for a Spooty Bard!
Well, he would have been... that's up there. The Harp, you know that he would be in the crater, of course, if he's there at all, so...
So he was trying to... he was trying to get the map from... That's like map to the elemental pinnacles from... That's like Lord Zekosh.
Yes.
But I don't think that's a real name!
What did he look like? Can you describe him for me?
10 foot tall, full of spikes, kind of a bared chest, oddly feminine.
That was the bard?
No, that
Why
was the
the hell
boss.
would you want to be wielded by me?
No, dude, that was the boss.
Oh, I was asking
And
what
not
does the bard look
Springsteen.
like?
Who's Springsteen?
A powerful bard from the far road. He of the blue collar.
And the Detroit.
Yes.
Wasteland.
Detroiticon.
I know. No, Jersey. He was born in the USA.
Yes.
In USA, the land of USA.
In the land of
USA.
USA. Of the Americans. Of the American tribe. America. Anyway,
God damn
so you will have to weave. There's going to be two obstacles in your way. One are the outer edge. You do see a gang, a little like there's the very edge, which are peaceful scavengers and corpse looters who aren't going to touch you. But a little further in, there is a gang of scavengers who are armed and stabbing poor infantrymen and orcs that are dying or wounded, and they will fight anyone who tries to get by them. Then past that, you see a large minotaur-like monster who looks like he is looking for someone. There's a shadowy elf flitting about, trying to stab it with knives. So a duel going on. So,
There's a Fraulein. Yeah. So you know, I appreciate your need to heal the sick and wounded, but some of those guys over there are creating a way more no longer wounded, but just very dead. You should stop them.
Well,
You could take some.
I'm a midwife. What would I be able to do?
But
I will say, for every Bacha here, there is something that will help you on your first step of your goal.
Okay.
So for Tom, for example, the information on the royal heirs would be in the captain's cabin in the Evil Empire's airship, which is partially on fire, but you know.
Oh, Fraulein, I am sensing very many injured people from that airship over there. You see, you must go now.
Why would you care about them when you were more concerned about burning people alive a minute ago?
No, that was to end suffering. These people could survive and are in danger. Says, no, over there are just hopeless wounded people. It's like, so you might as well triage them into the junk piles. They are gone. They are big piles of meat. But over there, they are over there. They are suffering but can live.
As long as you're quiet for the next 5 minutes while I get over there, I'll see about it.
Oh yes, I can be quite quiet. Would you like perhaps a little edge to help you get there unmolested?
I will ask your help when I need it.
Oh yes,
All
of course, Fraulein.
All right, so in fact, this will be a difficult challenge, a hard challenge. You need to observe the battlefield to figure out a path to the airship without hard. So you need a 6. You roll 2d6 normally. Your background as a midwife will not come into play. Personality traits of the midwife.
Dedicated caregiver.
Are really helpful for
Navigation,
navigating a battlefield. Destiny.
Marrying to nobility.
I could see that, yeah, because it's going,
You're dying. Do you want a wife?
Yeah.
Do you want to?
No, it's getting to the cabin. So.
Yes,
Are you married?
Yeah.
No? Are you married? No?
What the hell? Are we going by the misery
It is roll
school?
3d6.
3d6?
Yeah.
you can do it.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right, with the 10, you see that there's 2 paths. One One is just through a burning. It's a section of the ship is on fire. That's why everyone's staying clear of it. But the other one has a sort of turret, like that was part of the ship itself, but is sort of damaged, but is randomly firing, firing bolts of lightning and necro energy and shit like that.
Fire, skull beam.
Exactly. One of those energy types that has a weird name. So, but it's firing randomly, so you could try and dodge it. That would be a heroic task at 12. Unless it was blowed up somehow.
Broken bone blaster.
So, those are your two choices. One is on fire.
What can you do?
Well, I can help you. I can help you get past those flames very easily.
How?
You will walk right through them, not be burned.
So you promise that I won't be hurt.
You won't be burned, but I don't know what is going on. You might poke yourself on a nasty splinter on that thing.
Okay,
but
well...
You will be... But I promise you, the fire will not affect you in the least.
Okay, well, I'm more concerned about whatever that's like that cannon is going off.
Much easier to get inside and take care of whoever is in there now.
So I'd rather disable that first before we go in.
It's we'll go through the burning part and we can sneak on board and then we can get to the turret from the inside. Would you be expecting anyone to attack you from inside a big giant turret? I think not.
So, well, I don't want to blow it up. I just blow it up or disable it while we're in there in case there's some sort of magical source in there that's going to backfire on us.
Well, we won't know until we get inside. So you want to go past the flames without getting hurt?
What else can we do?
Well, we could try the other route, but most likely you will be blasted apart, and your body would be blown to little bitty bits, and I'd have to find a different person. And you seem nice. I don't want that to happen.
So, I'll get. I will go through the flames at this moment. However, I'm going. That's we are going to stop that turret before we leave.
Oh yeah, of course. It's like, so? All right, just get a big running start at that fire. And 1, 2, 3, go.
All right, that will be another hard task if you want.
And I'm engaging torch.
Torch, which is what number?
9.
9. You turn into fire. This effect lasts until you do not want to be fire. You add 1 extra wound to every successful attack. So yeah, you turn into fire. In fact, I'll just say you automatically succeed. You don't even have to roll because you're fire, and no one wants any of that. So good job.
It's like, you see that? Fire. I'll teach you to burn. Fire.
Actually,
I will stop singing now.
Though immediately when I do turn into fire, I go, wait a minute. If I'm just fire, I can disable that from the outside.
All right, yeah.
Well, do whatever you want.
Yep, over to the cannon.
I'm simply helping you get inside to save.
Okay, well, no, you choosing. All right, so this is going to be combat.
Okay.
With an NPC. Bigger. So let's see if we can get those rules right. Alright, so so first off you have to decide if you're going to attack, defend, or use the magic power. Now because you are fire, in combat you can both use this power and attack this round. You add 1 extra wound to every successful attack.
Okay.
So basically you add 1 extra wound to every successful attack. So you don't have to worry about that. So normally, you don't have any weapons though. You don't have any armor. This does not count as your destiny because it's not going to help you marry a nobleman. I will if you're blowing it up to protect people though, right?
Yes.
So I will give you a dice for that. So that'll be 3d6.
Okay.
And it will roll 5d6 because it's a big ass turret. Hold on. First off. Everyone reveals their action and difficulty at the same time. You may choose to attack, defend, or use a magic power. So I will just, for this first fight, say this has 3 wounds. Heroes, by the way, have 3 wounds as well.
Okay.
So you take 3 wounds, you die.
And the mask will find another midwife.
It will find a different person entirely. Probably a scavenger. To attack, point at someone and hold a number of fingers equal to the wounds you wish to inflict. To defend, place your arm across your chest and hold up a number of fingers equal to the wounds you wish to protect against. Defend someone else, choose a magic power. You're already using turn into fire, so you don't have to worry about that. So, let's see here. And then they roll. Let's see. Handle agent. All right, highest attack roll resolves first. All right, so so the one with the highest number, the hardest one goes to first. So, all right. So first off, think about what your action is going to be: attack, defend, or use magic power. Tom hasn't told you about any of the other magic powers. Do you have any? Do you want to do that before you just jump into combat?
No, she seems fine.
Okay. All right.
So you've got this. You've got this girl. You go, girlfriend.
All right. So are you ready? Have you figured out what you're going to do?
I'm pure fire.
Okay, well, no, just you don't tell me. Just you have decided that. All right.
Yes.
All right. So 5, 4.
And I'm sorry. We were going to say how much damage we're doing to it.
You are choosing your action by pointing to attack, holding your arm up to defend, or using magic power by using a fist. But you already have your magic power, so you can't really do that this round.
Okay.
And then you choose a number of fingers from 1 to 5.
Attack,
Yeah.
or defend.
The number is
defend.
both how many wounds you will inflict if you're successful and what the difficulty of your roll is going to be.
Okay.
So each rolls against. If you roll equal, you inflict that many wounds. So I guess you only roll a d6 on this. So it doesn't say if you're rolling multiple dice. It doesn't make any sense because you like rolling a. Oh, here it is. Easy one. Okay, there it is. No, you're rolling your full 3d6. Easy is 1 wound is equal to no roll is required. A 6 you need if you roll. So in other words, you pick 2. You need 6 on your roll of 3d6. 12 is 3 wounds. 18 is 4 wounds. 25 is 5 wounds.
Okay.
So yeah. All right. So yeah. All right. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So you're going to try and inflict 2 wounds.
Yes.
And because your power, that would be 3. So you need to get 6 on 3d6.
Okay.
However, he is resolving first because he has
more.
4.
So, yeah.
So I need an 18 or higher on 5d6.
We'll see how this goes.
So
Probably you may get it. So
yeah, you may be obliterated.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15.
15 does not succeed. You barely managed to avoid being obliterated. Woo! So now you need to roll 3d6.
All right.
And you need...
Oh, you live to deliver
6.
another
Yes,
baby
you need
once
6
again.
or better.
Fusillade of fractured phalanges
7, 8,
failed.
9, 10.
10. All right, you blow up the turret. Yes, with your fiery, flamey punch attack. Or how does it happen, Aaron?
Yeah, in this case, since she's only knowing about fire, she ends up melting. That's like melting the arm around, finding a mystic core that is completely alien to her, but feeling that fire will destroy it, holds onto it, and it implodes into itself.
Nice. All right.
So,
You like the fire now, yeah?
All right, yes. All right, so that will end that encounter right now. So moving on to this step. There you go.
you knew it was coming.
I will... Fate will be angry if that is played again in the session. All right,
We'll find another thing. Then.
No. Square Enix has lawyers, and
They are powerful. I cannot.
They are mighty.
I cannot defend you
And
against
they're
them.
petty, I do understand this.
So, David, or the staff, you and your wielder show up to the battlefield as well.
Hi.
Yeah. So, David, as I said, there's something to fulfill step 1 of your agenda, of your goal, which is to find information about, find out where the
bloodline of the priest.
Bloodline of the priest. I will say information about that is also in the captain's cabin, in the Evil Empire ship. So you see a woman rush out, turn into fire, and blow up the turret.
That was cool.
This draws the attention of quite a few people. And also there's some charboiled corpses nearby. Yes.
Excuse me for a moment. I have to go do some shopping.
But I have such sights to show you.
Are they related to the pastries we eat?
Somewhat.
That's awfully vague.
All right.
Do you wish to see more?
I'm seeing a plethora of a delicatessen right here with the corpses. Like, ooh, look at that one over there. He's still writhing.
Went straight to cannibalism. Went full cannibal, right?
They would put psychopathic pastry.
Are you really
There are
surprised?
multiple interpretations of that. But anyway, it's fine.
It's my fault. I shouldn't have made it that broad. I should have.
No, it's fine. So you can
Imitate
force a
Steven
control,
Seagal.
or you can continue to roleplay if you want to negotiate. But you know your goal is in the evil empire ship.
Don't you want to see? Hold me aloft. Just raise me up.
Right. All right. There, I'm cutting meat here.
All right, what power are you using, dude?
Actually, I'm giving him both of the level 1s. Life at 1 and Death at 1, which will give him the ability to hear thoughts and hear ghosts.
Okay.
How many ghosts are around here?
You ghost tongue. You speak with corpses and ghosts. They're all right.
Maybe if the bodies scream at him loud enough, he won't cut
Lifelink
them
is
up.
telepathy with someone in sight. So you have telepathy. You can talk to anyone telepathically, and you can talk to corpses and ghosts. So when you activate this power, Tom, you need to make a hard roll to avoid being overwhelmed, as thousands of ghosts and corpses are screaming. And the one who, in particular, you were cutting out was like, "What are you doing? Stop doing that!"
So what's the...
All right, so you get 2d6 by base. I will not say psychopathic does not make you more resistant to being shouted at by ghosts. Your destiny has nothing to do with this. So yeah, and the chefs aren't really more resistant to ghosts and corpses than other people. So you get 2 dice. You need to roll 6 or better.
7.
7. All right. So they're shouting at you, and ghosts. There are many angry ghosts, and many of them are being noticing you as you are cutting up the corpse.
Actually, so I can see... Am I hearing and seeing all this?
Yes, it is quite overwhelming. It is sensory overload.
I start dancing.
All right, you start dancing.
I start dancing to the orchestra.
All right, as you do so, a scavenger gang notices you and says, "Oh, look, you're crazy. Look, well, he's got a fancy staff. Let's get him."
Listen, hey, staff. Those anything you can do against those guys? I don't like the looks of them.
That all depends on you.
So, if I bring you into that big old ship over there, you'll take care of these guys?
I'll see what I can do to scare them away.
Because if I die, I'm not taking you into the ship.
All right, so this will be combat again. I will give it the same thing. The
Death
gang
power number 2, the scare power.
Eyes of fears. You can cause someone to be afraid. This is a gang. So there are multiple targets. You could target the leader, but you can neither attack nor defend this round. So, let's see here. Let's see.
The other powers wouldn't be all that useful.
Certain powers out
You're a
here.
terrible staff.
I was expecting to be in the hands of, I don't know, a healer.
Yeah, weird how fate works out like that. Like,
Wrong.
dick.
Ross, you horrible monster.
All right,
How
so-
dare you let Tom be a horrible
Ross,
monster?
you ignorant slut.
Tom, I will give you one chance to parlay with them before they attack you. So, in which case you could use the Eyes of Fear. But you need to give me another 6 or better on the 2d6 to convince them not to pinpush you immediately.
8.
Okay. All right. So you wave and say, "Hold! You can't attack me!" And then the gang leader steps up. Well, yeah. Why is that?
Because I'm a duly designated representative of the Empire, and I'm here and I'm doing my duty to properly mark all these corpses for necromantic rituals. If you interfere,
Point me at his face. Point me at his face.
he says, and my credentials are right here.
All right. So the power works on.
Guys.
You call someone to be afraid. Last 24 hours until you do miss. Whatever comes first. Someone who's afraid loses 1d6 from all rolls that involve dangerous conditions. So this is battlefield is inherently dangerous. So Tom, give me a d6. This will be an opposed roll. Your 2d6 versus his 1d6. He has a 3.
I have a 7.
All right. He's terrified. He says, "Retreat!" You don't have to roll. So your way to the battlefield to the ship is clear. So finally, Aaron, the harp is. What's the first step of your roll?
I'll find a worthy bard or musician. So.
All right, it ain't the thief. Or maybe you actually remember that the Empire stole the Librum of Bardic Knowledge, a magical tome that granted a lifetime's worth of musical knowledge to anyone who gazed upon its pages. It was somewhere within the captain had it because he fancied himself a musician. So,
oh, brother, you're not the one.
That's like not have.
He was a captain of a massive airship of the medieval empire.
It's like you're not the one.
Didn't you hear the description earlier? He had no chest, or he had a bare chest and spiky hair. What more explanation do you need, Tom?
I was cutting eyeballs out. You shut up.
Well, brother, you may not be the one I was meant to be with, but we're gonna get you educated no matter what.
What do you mean I'm not the one you were meant to be with? I counted to 10.
What?
Finders keepers.
Yeah. That's like in a case. Well, it's like in a case. If you're stuck with me, you need to. That's like you need to know the notes so you can know the tune, so you can get. Let's like get me to point A to point B. We need to get to the captain's one, so you can. Let's have some knowledge dropped on your ass.
Why would you want to drop knowledge on my ass? My brain is up here.
So, well, in this case, that's like maybe the easiest port of call. Anyway, get me up to the captain so we can read you.
All right.
And that's where my brains are, with my guts.
All right. As you're passing, going across the battlefield, it seems like the turret has been blown up, and the bandit gang that was in between you and the scavenger gang has fled for some reason.
Snake eyes.
Yes. However, you do see, as you're running past, you hear a voice, an elven voice, elven woman's voice, yell out at you, to you, Tom.
Yes, I'm listening.
Yelling out, "You there with the harp! Quick, lull the Minotaur into sleep with your powers. I recognize that harp anywhere." What powers do you have, actually?
Heron and Fire, he whispers. I was like, I'm not sure I can do that, so...
What can you do then?
I will actually, since I'm being helpful in this case, Whispers of the Wind, which is communication.
Yeah.
Summon the Storm.
Oh, yeah, no, summon the storm. Summon the storm. I need help with that Minotaur. That big-ass giant Minotaur with the axe the size of a barn door. Yeah, summon a storm on him.
So, that's gonna be punishing everybody for the actions of one person. You want to,
She's talking to him. The invisible elven woman is talking to him.
Oh, so I can't see this.
Well, she's invisible. You know her. She is Meliandra, the elven assassin, and
Meliandra is male.
Nope. Well, in this universe, it's a female. It's an elven name.
How could you really tell? Really?
Anyway, exactly. Very David Bowie.
She's gonna be able to help us, although she's always had a little bit of an issue of overkill on this one.
Well, she's also picked on the fight with the executioner general of the army, the evil empire, the said Minotaur with giant axe, who's probably not going to be killed with that storm. In fact, you know that's not going to kill him, and he's going to be really pissed at you and him when that happens.
Here's the plan. At this point, if you want to give this one, let's go ahead and plant him.
You could just leave him. You could just ignore her. Tell your guy to ignore her and get onto the ship.
Meliandra helped me out. She's
helped your last wielder out. Too.
Yeah, and I'm gonna honor my agreements.
Oh God,
I'm not
that kind of part.
Okay. That's
you have a say in this too.
Yeah,
that Minotaur looks really scary. Do you really want that to come after you?
He's not going to come after you if you plant him in the ground and then heat him up.
Hey, does Minotaur stop?
Oh, honorable. Oh.
Oh, wait, does Minotaur...
The lady in distress, the damsel in distress, or...
I'm not in distress. I just need you to distract him while I set him up for the finishing blow. You only have to survive 2, maybe 3 attacks from him.
So...
Wait a minute. You're not in distress?
No. I need your help. He's trying to kill me. But...
Wait, does Minotaur actually stop to go...
Yeah, Minotaur's charging. He's
gonna hurt.
His legs have been boloed, and that's why he isn't attacking. But he's
Hey, play these notes. It'll drop him in half a second.
Dun 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 dun.
So you are going to use it?
Yeah.
So
All right. In that case,
into the earth.
well, you only get to use one power around. So are you going to use Summon the Storm, which is what the elf asked you to do, or are you just going to go into the earth and run away?
Well, no, into the earth. Into the earth. It will drop somebody, if I'm not mistaken. So make it stop.
He is immune to that spell. He is a magical creature. He is the Executioner General. Into the earth. Let me look at it. You sink something into the earth. Yes. He is... you can try, but he will be able to defend.
You will be able to defend on that one. And what's the range on Summon the Storm? Because
whatever you want it to be.
oh, so I can actually concentrate on him.
You can use it on him, but he will then attack you in the
Okay.
next round.
I wanted to
You
see
get
him
one
in.
free action.
He's gonna be
You
able
can
to
run
see-
away or do something else.
So I was like, let the riders on the
He
storm
has
come.
6 dice on his attack
So
and 5 wounds.
okay, so bring down the thunder.
Let's bring the thunder.
All right, you inflict 1 wound on him. He is blinded for 1 round.
We were aiming at the Minotaur, right?
Yes.
Yes. However, in combat, you can neither attack nor defend this round. Each round, the storm persists. You select someone, they take 1 wound that cannot be defended against. So he's down to 4 wounds. So good job there, and he is blinded. But now she is, and she sets up her shot, so she will be able to attack this round. But even though he is blind, he is swinging his axe around. And he did see where you were in general, and again, his axe is really big. I mean, it covers a lot of ground. So you will be attacked this round. If you do not keep the storm going, you will be attacking at a higher bonus, but you will not be able to be defended against. So you just have to hope he misses. Yeah. All right. So So you think about what you want to do. Actually, no, you do, since you're the one actually defending against it. You have.
Since he is blinded, how...
That's if you keep it up. He will be attacking at a lower bonus.
All right. So how much lower are we talking?
I'm not going to tell you. You do not have that information. You are not a hardened veteran. You will be attacking with 2 dice base. Thief does not really help you fight Minotaurs.
Well, it does if you're hamstringing them and attacking under a cloud of darkness.
You are not that kind of thief. You are not that kind of thief. This is totally outside.
Curse you for making me honorable.
Yes. This does not have to do anything with your destiny of stealing the kingdom's largest jewel. And I will say, I will give you 1 point for honorable because so you get 3 dice to attack or defend against. The elf assassin will be taking an action too, and so she might. You're basically, if you can choose not to defend and hope that the elf kills the Minotaur before he can attack you. The Minotaur will be attacking you this turn. You already know that.
Yeah, don't die.
So if you choose to storm, he will be attacking with a lower pool. You do not know what he will be doing with that lower pool, or how many wounds he will be going which sets his target number. So have you figured out what you want to do?
I'm going to continue to play.
Well, no, don't tell me just you figured out what you want to do.
Yes.
Okay. He will go, and you can change your mind after you find out. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. All right. What power are you using?
Still doing the Call the Storm and hoping that the Elven Assassin will kill him faster.
All right. So you are doing that. Good job. He is attacking with all 5 dice, or attacking you with a 5. So he will inflict 5 points of damage in order to hit you. So he will be attacking with. Let's see. Instead of 10 dice, he'll be attacking with 5. So he needs a 25 or better on 5d6. And he will be going first. Actually, the elf will be going at the same... No, yeah. The elf is attacking with 4 dice. And she will be going for a 3 wounds. So she will need... Because she has a +1 because of her poison dagger. Anyways. So... 10, 11, 13, 16. 16. 9 off. So, very good. The elf... and what power tier is your... Summon the Storm is... I was saying that's
Tier 5.
Yeah, tier 5. So that's going off at the same time. So he takes 1 wound from that. And then, so she is trying to inflict 3 wounds with a 46. She needs a 12 or better, which she gets. So she plants the poison dagger in the base of his skull. He collapses. Good job. So you are so behind, but now you have Meleandra says, "What are you trying to do? What happened to Spoony, the Spoony Bard?"
Sadly, I think he is no longer with us. Was this his hand?
Yes, of
He
course.
seemed taller.
Yes.
He said something inappropriately about a coworker and was banished.
I'd recognize those obscene elven tattoos, finger tattoos that he got anywhere. Anyway.
I knew I would find it eventually.
So, you are delayed? Well, she asks you, what do you... Come on, let's get out of here. Don't you want to... I can get... you look... I think I've heard of you. You're the honorable thief, right?
Yes, I am, and the harp has requested that I get the magical songbook of the ages from the cabin.
Okay, there's no loot in that. Come on, I'll help. Look, there's a giant vault. The treasury is off in the back of the ship. It's unguarded right now. Why don't we go there? And this guy had the key. Here, she plucks the key
That's
off.
like, you get that.
The largest jewel in the kingdom is there.
So if you get this.
Yeah.
Okay, the thing is, you can't. It's like you can't. I'm not going to be able to help you to my full extent if you want that thing.
But it's so shiny, Harp.
You'll be able to get bigger shinies after. That's like after
You
that.
don't understand, Harp. It's so shiny.
So you don't want to unlock my full potential and then get even bigger jewels, the ones the size of mountains. You're not going to be able to do that
It's
without
got
me.
1,001 facets, and every single one of them is so storied.
So good luck using my powers again if you want.
Well, this will be a control test, I will say.
Shit, I'm not going to lose this one.
All right, so you both have mutually exclusive actions. All right, so you have 3 power. You have 7 control, since you have a lot more power. The Vacha granted you a lot of powers. So you're rolling a number d6. Whoever gets a higher roll follows that path. And this involves your destiny, so you add 1d6. So you're rolling 8d6, you're rolling 3d6.
Shit, I'm going to lose this one.
It is not statistically impossible. You can offer up a Gaius to give yourself a bonus, or to automatically succeed. A Gaius is a promise. So, like I mentioned earlier, so it's basically swearing to do something.
Oh, and I'll bring that up. I will be happy to help you along with that.
Oh, wait, no, this is between players. Sorry, never mind.
Yeah, I will be happy to bring you along that quest, but I cannot help you to my full potential unless you have the knowledge.
You can withhold powers from him later on. But anyways, go ahead and make a roll.
Okay, so that's 18 plus...
Yeah, you won. Hey, you already won.
You're one, so there's no way I can...
all right, so you go onto the back of the ship to get the thing. So, all right, anyway, back to Fiery Mask. Tom.
Yes.
You and the midwife are heading to the captain's cabin. It actually takes up most of the level of one of the ships. It was very, very luxurious.
You know, Fraulein, I think you handled that situation very well. So that you just blow that turret like an expert.
Would have hurt other people.
Like, oh yeah. It would.
Am I still on fire?
If you choose to be or choose not to be.
Okay, I've taken it off since that's the only thing I really need to get through.
You see, I told you would survive that fire, no problem.
Okay.
Okay, then we need to find other...
All right, you find you go inside the cabin, and you can see that there's already some people looting it. There's the vault, and you're not sure exactly where the information on the royals is going to be seen. So there is a necromancer there who is pilfering through the library. There is a dark elven bard, anti-bard. Like the anti-paladins of the lore, there is an anti-bard. And he is...
I don't have bagpipes, I have an asthmatic pig. I poke it with sticks and it makes noise.
He is...
Help me, help you, what do you say?
Squirlord, the anti...
If I pull the tail, it goes... Brr, wee,
Yeah.
brr, brr, brr,
He makes
wee.
boom sounds with magical machinery, steampunk turntables. Yes.
I just like the idea of
yes.
the pig that he pokes with the sticks.
So
Come on,
he
go for it.
is looking through the musical section, taking instruments, putting them in a bag of holding, that kind of thing. And finally, there are some ratlings who are pilfering. What were you trying? Oh, yeah, they were taking out information of the genetic laboratory that he has in there. It's a really big cabin. So there's a library, there's a cabin,
there's a vault.
All right, all right.
Well, you don't know where the vault is inside. The vault's in the back of the ship.
All right, listen. Okay, I think this time I leveled with you.
So they're ignoring you right now.
I think I need to level with you.
Okay.
I do have my own reasons for being on this ship. I think if we are stuck together now, it is only fair.
You're not as good liars as you think you are.
Yes, I am. No, I kid. Seriously. But no, seriously, I have a reason for being on here. There are 3 lives that are in mortal danger. And I believe that there are peoples that are being threatened as we speak. I must find them.
Okay, what reason other than just to say them? What are these people to you?
They are everything to me. They are 3 people I was sworn to protect, but I don't know where they. I lost track of them, and their locations are on the ship. I must find them. For the sake of my former master, who died horribly on this field.
So, okay, who are these people?
Nice. All right, if I tell you, seriously, these must stay between us, or their lives will be in danger, and they will die.
We'll see.
They are the 3 heirs to the royal family.
Oh, the evil empire.
But like,
I would assume so, Tom. Like, it wouldn't be the king, or would it be the kingdom, the good guy kingdom?
It's the good guy kingdom.
It's really okay. It's a good guy.
Now listen to me. They are the heirs of the kingdom. They are in hiding right now. But I have to get back to them. And their locations are somewhere in this room. Now look, if you help me find the information of where they are, and I am yours to assist in any way. But please, bitte Fraulein, I must find them. I must.
So, if it is important, but if we're doing this, you're obeying every directive, and that's like you will not act on your own.
Of course, yeah. So
you can't know about lying or anything. So can we?
So please help me find them. It is in this cabin. I know it is in here.
Fine. So, what are the names of these people?
And I deliver unto him the names of the...
You actually don't know their names. You know their true names grant power. So the royal heirs are only their true names are only revealed when they actually take the throne. And since they are the heirs and not actually on the throne yet, their names are kept secret. However, so the information you're not sure what it would be in this room. You've heard one of them was musically talented, so he might have kept it in the musical section. Certainly, the library would be a good place to look. He might have genealogical records, that kind of thing. And the laboratory he might have genetic samples of them. So all 3 areas inside the cabin are worth looking at, and he might search the area to find hidden safes or anything like that as well. But the thing is, any area, if you search all of it, you're going to disturb all 3 of the people searching them: the anti-bard, the necromancer, and the ratling. I'll just say there's 1 ratling, and there's certainly they're not really paying attention to you now. So you can bother one of them at a time, or you bother all of them at once.
All right, well, you are midwives, so that means you have some knowledge of life and the functions thereof.
Somewhat, so basically.
I know this ship has a laboratory.
It's in the cabin, you can see it.
It's right there. I'm sure we could find samples right over there.
There's a rat in there and a big rat dude messing around with the bottles.
It's like squeak, squeak, fucking squeak.
Okay, he seems to be looting it.
Okay, what else can you do besides that's like just the fire form?
I can break things. Well, one thing at a time, but I can break them.
Okay, so hopefully maybe I'll be able to do something just to scare this thing off.
For instance, you see that vase. You see that vase over there. Totally break it. Just broken.
And so, all right.
Well, you can't. Well, you can't. He can't. Or
so
midwife can't.
All right. So hopefully I won't be able to ignite anything else right now. What we're going to do. This is a 2-part. That's like 2-part. 1. The fire form, and 2, hopefully that once I break something, he'll be intimidated enough to leave.
Oh, of course. No. It's like you are the hero. I am but the humble mask face accoutrement to your journey.
Okay. So I take a little bit of creative. That's like creative storytelling on our part, but just go along with me, okay?
You are the only one that can hear my voice.
So I'm aware.
I didn't know if you know the rules.
See, all this I was thinking while talking to yourself.
If everybody's sitting here watching me talk to a mask,
No, you're kind of in a corner right now.
but we're gonna do this. So putting on the mask.
Listen, it's like, hey, ratling! So you totally smell like smelly rat. You see, nothing at all.
So Tom, who wielded you? What side was your previous wielder on?
It was actually another from the good empire. I'm kind of playing. I was playing the same chestnut with that person that I'm playing with him.
All right. So the good empire. Okay. So what are you going to do, Aaron?
I will go ahead, hit the full power, and what's the other break power?
The fire power?
Well, no, yeah, hit the fire, but what's
Torch
the
and break. It's like I can break a item.
Okay, so it's break. I will go ahead and hit the fire form, come out from the end and into the laboratory section of this, and break the vase next to him, next to the ratling to get his attention, and try to intimidate him to leave.
Okay, you break a vial next to him, filled with a strange liquid. It explodes, spraying him with acid. He starts screaming and thrashing about.
Oh, God.
Yeah, other things start catching on fire. In fact, the vial next to you explodes because it's suddenly got a lot hotter in the lab area because you're on fire. And you went into a heavily damaged alchemist lab that was, while you're being on fire.
Hello, rattling.
So
It's
the
time
rattling
to
is screaming.
Actually, it's like, guys, I'm God in Himmel. I didn't think you'd go that far.
Damn it! Okay, off breaking, gathering.
All right. Give me a. This is a heroic challenge. You need a 12 or better on 2d6. I'll give you one because a midwife would have some medical training to not get hit by all of the various alchemists.
So we need a 12.
You need a 12 on a 3d6. Okay. I assume you're trying to find information. What are you trying to do? I'm sorry.
Just trying to find the medical records of the good.
All right, with the 10, I will give you two choices. One, you can, but you will take a wound as you are burned by acid. So turning into fire will not help with that. It's magical acid too. It's made
of course.
Wild acid.
Bases do nothing against it.
It's necrognosis. Anti-karma.
Ross, really? Really?
I know. I can't think of the Final Fantasy. This stupid...
Ross, it's like from Game of Thrones, Wildfire. Wild acid.
Wild acid. Yeah, there we go. So...
which is better than...
You can get the information by taking one wound. Okay. Or you can grab the rat before he dies and try and interrogate him and get out before the lab explodes.
Anyways, I've already caused that damage. He's on the way out. I'll take the one wound and get the information.
All right, he dies screaming as the lab, and you barely get out in time before the automated steel shutters protection system turns on, locking it off from the rest of the cabin. Anyways, next up is the staff. You're in there shortly afterwards. You see the lab explode and shutter down, and someone rush out of it. In fact,
dude, there's like meat cooking in here.
Some woman wearing a mask rushes out of it holding a book. But there's also the musical section with a big grand piano, and you see a dark elven
bard.
Anti-bard, yes, and then a necromancer. They're looting both sections.
I play discordant notes.
Yes. So you're...
The songs of sadness.
Anyway, so you... let's see here. Who's carrying you in?
Me. The psychopath.
Yeah, so you know the Librum of Pure Magic or music is in obviously the musical section, and it looks like the anti-bard is going either has it or will loot it shortly. So you will have to go deal with him in some way. But you don't know that. I mean,
okay, so what are we doing in here?
Well, we were here to find a certain bloodline.
I like bloodlines. Is it his bloodline?
Oh no, sorry, I'm mixing your goals up. Yeah, the information for you is going to be in the library section. The necromancer is going to have that.
What's the one thing like? Is it his bloodline? Do we have to get it flowing?
Sorry, next circle is up.
It's like I can get it flowing. You want some blood? I can totally get you some blood. So there's like blood right over there. I'll go get it.
Certainly.
Yeah, there are a couple impaled guards and acolytes and other people who have been impaled when the ship crashed.
Those two.
Those two guys over there, the impaled ones.
No.
Well, what are you pointing?
The necromancer.
Okay, yeah. You want me to kill him?
He has the information.
Okay. Do you want me to kill him?
I merely want you to get the information
From him?
from him. He
Okay.
has the books.
Hey, necromancer!
All right, was the staff wielded previous wielder on the side of the evil empire, or the?
Oh no, we
good
established
king?
this. My previous wielder was one of the heroic, plucky young
Okay.
youths with
All
gravity-defying
right, so the
blue hair.
necromancer spins around, sees the staff of the serpent, and is like, "Not again!" and immediately blasts at you using. Let's see here.
Can you help with any of this?
I can try to scare him.
Now, why don't you do that?
Let's see here. He's using Hand of Death. The impaled guys pull themselves out of it, and they are going to be attacking you. So, let's see here. So what are you... so, Chef, you're being attacked by zombies. What are you going to do? You figure out what you want. You have 2 dice. I will say psychopathic certainly would apply to this. So you have 3 dice to use in combat. Tom?
Sorry.
Yeah. So you have 3 dice to apply in combat to attack or defend from zombies. Zombies are going to attack you.
I'm going to defend.
Okay, you are going to defend. So on the count of 5, you specify how many wounds worth you are going to defend against, and that will determine your initiative. So and what you have to roll on the 3d6.
And it's any number from 1 to 5.
Yeah, 1 to 5. So 5 is more but harder to get, and with 3d6, yeah, most you can get is 3 wounds. So, anyways, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. So you defend first. You defend against the... so go ahead and give me a roll. Roll 3d6. What'd you get? 3 wounds? You need to roll...
Rolling.
12 or better on 3d6.
Well, shitballs.
Here comes Ale.
That's hilarious.
Yes,
That is
good.
so ironic.
I don't care.
No, that's it.
Nope.
You do not roll a 12?
I do not roll it.
All right. Well, they inflict 1 wound on you. As they claw and tear at you, you have 2 wounds left, and then you are dead. So, next round, the necromancer chants again, and is going to have the zombies claw at you some more. So, what are you going to do? Or you just figure out if you want to attack. If you want to attack, you point at me, and then you just say if you want to attack the zombies or the necromancer.
All right. Swing.
So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so you're attacking the zombies or the necromancer?
Zombies.
All right, so with 2, you need a 6 or better on 3d6.
10.
All right, you inflict 2 wounds on the zombies. They will... I will say you tear apart 2 zombies, so good job.
Thank you.
So, let's see here. You will... Alright, so he... the necromancer sees you and is going to do a thing. You are...
Activate the knowledge of the Life 3 power in his head.
Okay. And that does... Life 3... Looking up power. So fun. Sacrifice blessing. You gain 1 wound and someone removes 1 wound. You have to...
Sorry?
Yeah, you can use both this power and defend this round. So you would have to have someone to... Well, someone could use it on you. That would be great, but you can't sacrifice yourself. to heal a wound. So that does not really help when you're by yourself. Anyway.
Sorry.
The
Oh, wait a minute. What does the Life 2 power do?
Life power, you grant 46 to any roll once per someone per encounter. You grant 46 to any roll once per. However, in combat, you can neither attack nor defend this round. So you'd have to spend the round to take it, and then the next round you could roll 46 to any roll. So you gain 46 on your next roll. So you can spin around to actually pump someone up. But I will say, actually, Mask is... You see this going on. The guy with the staff come in and get mauled by zombies. Is blocking the way out. And Necromancer's controlling him. So, the zombies. He destroys the zombies. But the combat is going on. So you can act in this town, too. Or around as well.
So, and the Necromancer doesn't see me?
Necromancer's not paying attention to you.
So, am I still in fire form?
I would say, yeah, you're blocked. There's a lot going on there.
I probably would have gone out, so I don't...
No, you went out because you're carrying the book.
Yeah.
So you don't want to, turn the book on fire. And the place is slanted. If you put it down, it will slide, possibly out a window.
Of course, so,
You could break a zombie.
Well...
The zombies are gone.
Well, the zombies are gone. It's the Necromancer. Is there any kind of amulet or control... It's like control device that I see on the Necromancer.
Or a spiky thing over his head, maybe?
He does not have a bot yet, that's what you're asking.
Okay.
He is powered by necromancy and the souls of the damned. Mostly the souls of the damned.
The souls of the damned.
Is there maybe something spiky and breakable over his head?
I also, the items can talk to each other as well to see if they actually want to help one another. But yeah, all three of you can talk. You have a moment to act before you...
Like, the staff is in trouble again. Tisk,
Look who's
tisk.
stalking Mask.
Please, do I look like I am in trouble?
Where do you think that Necromancer's going to turn after we finish off this wielder?
It's like, I can have my human just walk away.
Actually, he's blocking the way right now.
Like, thank you very much, Fate Voice, for filling that information in.
No, it's not that easy.
It's
You could jump out a window.
It's like, can you believe this?
The midwife could jump out a window and try and climb to the ground. But yeah, that would work.
All right, Fraulein.
Seems to me that it might be easier if we help each other a little.
Hey, Fraulein. I'll leave it up to you since I'm following your orders now. Do you want to help this individual?
So, is he a friend of yours?
Well, the stick is. I actually don't know. I don't know as a human.
Sounds legit.
Player character logic. Is he a friend? No, but the stick is. Okay.
It's true.
But that's a necromancer, right?
Oh, yeah, he is a necromancer. He raises corpses from the grave to do his bidding.
Oh, well, that's a perversion of... That's like a
Look
perversion of
my
life.
God, totally
Let's
a perversion.
break something in him.
It's like, oh yeah. It's like,
right.
Hey, perhaps...
Did you need that spleen?
It's like, oh no, my friend, the femur bone. Oh, the pain that is caused by that breaking. Oh God, that is painful.
Can you just break his heart?
By what? Dating him and then dumping him suddenly?
Well, what's that?
It's like, I break an object.
Well, you can break a heart. That's an object, technically.
No, it's not. It will not count.
That's bullshit.
I'm thinking
It's not inanimate.
I'm thinking a bone, maybe, but.
No, it's not.
Oh wait, does he have like?
Is there anything
Wait,
around
no.
him
He is clearly part of the evil empire.
Yeah,
He has belts, doesn't he?
of course.
We can break his belts and
Pants him.
And cause his pants to fall. Like, what did you?
That's a great plan.
It's like, what did?
Let's get Necromancy House.
All right.
No, hey, wouldn't you suddenly, some of your pants suddenly fell to the ground? Break the belt!
All right. So,
Because you don't want to turn into fire.
Is there anything around him?
yes, there's a library shelf next to him.
Can we cause it to fall on him?
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay, we'll do
Probably
that.
not a good idea. That might be where the books we need are.
I have the book I need.
It's like, the midwife has a point.
I have the book I need, and you're refusing to get the other book that I requested, so.
Yeah, you're the harp and his guy haven't shown up yet, so they're going to show up next round. So anyways, we'll just go ahead and declare. Everyone think about what their action is. The Necromancer is the only NPC, so I know what he's going to do. Hi, Dove.
Hi.
So, alright, so just point, if you want to point at the Necromancer, or remember, power is a fist, attack is point, defend, you can defend someone else,
Okay. So what would breaking an object behind him be?
That would be a power. So you hold up your fist and you go on the initiative equal to your power rank.
Okay.
So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You
Okay.
can't break something behind it, Tom.
Oh,
You don't have breaking as a power.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Not the chef.
Oh, that's right. I'm doing the chef.
Yeah.
I'm determined.
So you're attacking for 2.
And what's the break on?
It's a level 1.
All right. So 3 goes first.
Of course he does.
Because you yeah.
Good reason, Ross. Good reason.
He has 46 to attack because he's an evil necromancer armed with lots of belts. That gives him +1, and a necromancer.
You see, you could have broken the belts.
Well, it doesn't matter because it's a power 1 rank. It doesn't. Let's see, actually, if powers go before anything. Though. Let me look. Oh wait, no. If you choose to use a power up to set of attack defending, your actions happen first. So power 1 or what was your you're attacking? So you're going first.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Dropping the bookshelf on him.
Dropping the bookshelf on him. What is that in?
Break.
Destruction? Wreckage? You break something?
Or break, yeah.
Yeah, alright, you break the bookshelf. Alright, that will cut his dice pool in half as it falls on him. However, it is slanted, so it hits him. Actually, no, I'll just say it inflicts 1 wound on him. So and will reduce his die pool by 1.
Okay.
So he is down to 2 wounds, and he has 3 dice left. So he has 3 dice left, however, he is still going first.
Because he is a giant douchebag.
He is a giant douchebag. And he needs a 12 or better on a 3d6.
Oh my god.
Yeah. 8, 9.
Oh.
So, Tom, you have 3d6.
I'm going to get.
Because you have base of 2, and then you're psychopathic, so that helps you stab people.
Swing the staff.
Or punch.
Swing the staff.
Or use the staff. So you need a 6.
On a 3.
Oh.
Well. Yeah, how about a 15?
Alright. You run for it, and how do you kill the necromancer?
Ooh. Actually, yes, I take the bottom of the staff, I jab it into his throat.
Yeah.
And then once he goes down, like this, and we keep pushing the button on the throat until it stops moving.
Alright. So, that's a guy you just saved. Good job. Violently murdering somebody.
Of course, the bottom end of the staff is rather pointy, so
Yeah.
he didn't.
Alright, so all the books are sliding out of the library. All the books in the library sliding out into the window down.
That one, we need that one.
Yes, the one nearest the window. So that will be an impossible task to grab that.
Oh, hi, my lady.
Yeah.
I'm a pastry chef.
You don't-
Book, need the book, need the book.
Oh, yes, find the book.
All right, it's sliding towards the window that's leaning. You're about 100 feet above the battlefield, so it's sliding out at an angle and seconds away from going in. So you'll have to make an impossible roll, an 18 or better, in order to succeed on grabbing the book without falling. That is it is epic. Because you're sliding down there, avoiding the anti-bark who has realized what is going on and is preparing to attack everybody, and not getting caught by any of the jaggy points that are sticking out because the ship is wrecked, and the latent zombies that are now crawling around, and and fire. It's really dangerous. It's really dangerous, and you're jumping. You have to jump at top speed in order to get out. So you need an 18 or better. You have 2 dice base. Let's see. Does psychopathic really apply to feats of daring do? And pastry chef certainly doesn't apply. You don't have any equipment that really applies.
Actually, psychopathic would, because
All right.
he's doing something very crazy,
All right.
very dangerous,
All right. I will get that.
very little thought to personal danger.
All right. So you have an 18. You need an 18 on a 3d6.
Yeah, that's happening.
Yeah.
Fuck
Anyway,
that.
if your destiny is not really involved, your personality trait, your background, You don't really have any equipment. Watch it does not count as equipment. Actually, I will let you give you. If you can tell me how a staff would help you.
I got it. It's heading towards a hole.
Okay.
Is it? How wide is the hole?
It's a window of the thing, smashed window. So it's out of
I got it. Actually hurl the staff toward it.
Yeah.
So until it's flush up against the window.
Okay.
So it's the book which slide and then hit the staff.
All right, that'll give you a bonus D6. So you have 4 dice now. Now the other option, if you fail, things will happen. Now, depending on by how much you fail. However, you can succeed if you make a Gaius, a promise to fate to do a certain action or not to do a certain action. If you do this, you automatically see because this is not against another player. So I can offer you modified terms if I do not accept your initial offer. So you can make that offer, or you can just roll them bones. So, like an offer, for example, would be to
feed all of the survivors
without human meat.
No, I have one.
Okay.
The next time I have the opportunity, I will not kill someone.
Okay, I will count that, and if you fail, you will. I will force you to fail rolls. So write that down on your sheet. Next chance you get, opportunity you have, you will not kill someone. So I will mean that as the next battle or next time someone threatens your life, not just casually walking by someone. It has to be meaningful, and it has to put you at a disadvantage. So, i.e., it's really a better idea to kill this person, and you must let them go. So, in that case, you succeed. At
the very least, I expect this to be epic. Epic looking.
Yes. It is as you succeed. You throw the staff, it fits, it lands perfectly across the window frame and
did it
stops
fry
the books.
Just a little bit? It looked like it might have fried. That's a trick of the light.
So you grab the book, you bounce up against the indestructible staff, and you are looked down. You're 100 feet above, but you can easily grab the frame and walk to a catwalk that will lead you
even better.
a ladder. Yeah,
curtain on the window.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Very good. Oh, parachute. Yeah. No, it's very very dramatic looking. So you have your book. You have your.
It's like and land in front of a group of survivors. And buy my pastries.
Buy my pastries. All right, I will accept that. So finally, the harp is showing up. The harp and the honorable thief, Lord Skrillox, the Antibard. Has noticed everybody. He has fully looted the musical library section and is stuffing.
He perverts the bass.
He perverts the bass, and he does not.
You know, I'm all about that bass. That bass.
So he does not immediately notice you, or you, the honorable thief, but he will notice you shortly. So, what are you going to do? You can try and, of course, reason with him. I don't know how well that will work out.
Ross, we look like the kind of reason with people.
Yeah.
Well, it's like since he's on the, it's like on the path of step.
Yeah.
Of
dark step.
A dark step. The path of dark step.
He is on. That is.
He's not a follower of the funk.
Yes, he follows the. He worships the dead mouse.
I understand, Harp.
He is.
That means that he is not an honorable being.
No, he's unfortunately. It's like unfortunately he is not. He is not part of my daft.
Oh wait, no, you're not even there. Yeah, you bypass that because that's on the way to the treasury. So the elven assassin leads you to the treasury, which is in the back of his.
Yeah, because he was ignoring.
Yes. So you get to the treasury. You get to the vault. She unlocks the door, and you see the largest jewel in the entire kingdom, and she grabs it with her deft elven hands before you have a chance to greet her, because she is a badass epic assassin. You can have one chance with your 3d6, and she will be rolling. Let me just get all these dice here. Yeah, I just mixed all of them.
Oh, wait a minute.
So you can use your thief. That's one. So you have 3d6. And your
my destiny.
So that's 46. So you got 46.
Okay. I'm curious, lady. If you were going to steal it in the first place, why did you take me back here?
Oh, because, well, you saved my life. And I'm getting the jewel, but look, there's a pile of gold right there. You can take that.
I was destined to steal this thing.
You were destined to get a book to become the
Maybe,
best
but not
bartender.
today.
Whackity schmackity do.
So that is 17.
15. 19, 21. She grabs it and quickly escapes. But she says, "Don't worry, I'm selling this to the merchant lord of the city of the blood dragons. Steal it from him." Woo-hoo.
All right. Gold.
All right, but you realize the Skrillex is escaping and returning with the Libram to the dark steps. You can't let him do that.
Dark stuff. That's like, that holds all the secret of the Daft Masters.
Exactly.
That's like, if he gets away with
Are
that,
they
he'll use
constructs?
the...
Tell me the constructs.
Of course,
Absolutely.
Good.
They're steampunk constructs.
Of course they
Steampunk
They
constructs.
have so many belts and so many gears. They have
Please tell me I heard all of that from over here. They are being loud, right?
yeah.
It's like, he'll use that, so you need. We need to hunt him down now.
Yes, we
To
do.
corrupt the power of the funk.
I'll just put this bag of gold right here on my waist and go that away quickly.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, well,
This one.
no, that purple one. Thank you.
Fine. Anyways, all right. So, give me a roll to run back up and try and catch a hold of this thing. You get 2 base. Thief, I will allow to count. Certainly not your destiny. Your destiny's going the opposite direction. So,
Yeah, but at least I know where it's going.
yes, you do.
That is 11.
11. Not quite heroic. I will give you 2 choices. One, you can be slow, and he can make it out of the ship before you get sight of him. Or you can get right up in his grill in the ship's corridors, but take a wound as you cut yourself or burn yourself jumping through flames and fire and whatnot. And it's very dragon forcey.
Actually, you know what? I'll take the point of damage for dynamic entry!
Dynamic entry, of course. So you burst through a wall to catch up.
Oh yeah!
Yeah, there you go. So you, the Lord Skrillex is there as he starts humming about reptiles and.
You don't understand. I would do anything for funk, but I wouldn't do that.
All right, so.
Burn him like the crazy world of Arthur Brown.
All right, so he has 4 dice for his attack. He's clearly going to attack you. Well, you don't know what he's going to do. And you can change your mind after the initial decision if you want to, but you lose 1 die on your roll. So do you... well, anyways, you know what your powers you want to do, so 5, 4, 3, 2,
He has the decision,
1.
doesn't he?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, 3 and 3. All right, do you want to change your mind?
Or you want to use the power? Well, is it different for using a power for attack? Or
I will. Normally,
One
you
thing
can only
that you
switch
didn't
attack
really
to
say
defend.
anything about was skills. What I was really thinking about was just sliding under the shot that I saw coming my way and just grabbing the bag of holding off of his waist and sliding right out that window.
I don't really give you an option for that. Combat is very simple.
Thief,
So-
I'm mugging him. But I'm doing so without laying a finger on him, just off the belt. I might
Yeah, I
even
don't
take
think
the
you
belt
do
and the
anything.
other belt and the belt that's with the belt. and the
Okay,
belt
how
like
about this?
that.
That's what you're going to do. That is an impossible feat. To burst through the wall, then grab it, or epic, not impossible. Epic is 18, 25 better. So you can avoid all the combat and do that with an 18 or better on a roll. And you have 3 dice, because you are stealing something from somebody. So you need an 18 out of 18. This is not after your destiny. This is nothing about honorable. This is a hit and run. So, and you don't have any equipment that can really help. So
On the other hand, I could take a gauge,
yes, you could.
and that's actually what I'm thinking I will do.
Okay.
I've seen part of the error of my ways. The harp has given me a new lease on life, a new thought. I will find the funk. And oh yes, we're going to bring it back.
You have to put a time limit on this, and
Within a year, we want the funk. Got to have that funk.
so you're saying you're going to fulfill the goal of the thing within a year. All right, this will be a major one, and
to play the world song by the end of the year.
yes.
Okay.
All right, so if you fail, shit's going to get bad for you. Yes, so write that down. And this is a major or large one. So, let's see here.
Well, either play the world song or what I was actually thinking. Mm-hmm. If I take this book, I learn the music, I'm going to beat the Lord Skrillex and his Daft Lords at their own game.
Okay, so it's not doing his goal, it's doing, beating him in a battle of bands. All right, I will accept that within a year.
Battle of the Bards.
All right, so if you do not do that, you will be tempting fate. Fate will be mad. All right, but yes, you do a heroic power slide and grab the book. Lord Skrillex is just looks slack-jawed as you sail out the window, grab another curtain, and parachute down to safety. There's a lot of these build. To be fair, the Evil Empire really likes big curtains. They just like the
long velvet.
Yes, they do.
And banners.
Billowing!
Oh man, the banners. Yeah, it's not a curtain, it's a banner. It's a big
bunting.
Yeah. So it's totes. It's awesome. So yeah, you escape.
Did I get the entire bag of holding full of all of the instruments?
Nope, you got the one you want. You do not get that. The others spill out of one.
Which means that I was either really daft or it was just one of those running paths. Yoink!
Yep, you got what you wanted. So you're on your way to. So all of you
to grab the
escape.
whole bag, but I'm an honorable thief. Just grab the one.
All right, so the three of you flee. As actually Neo Razor Bahamut land as the three of you, quick, heroes of the kingdom, jump on my back and I will take you to safety. And his eyesight is not so good, so he just sees the items and thinks you are the heroes of the old kingdom. So the three of you...
Look, compatriots, there's a safe spot amongst the spikes right there. We won't get slashed to ribbons if we land on him.
So the three of you are still together as you escape from the battlefield, and that's what we're in for now.
Okay.
So that was my very serious and well...
Oh, totes.
Yeah, no, it was very...
Totes.
Put a lot of preparation work into this, as you can undoubtedly tell.
Oh, well, we weren't
Layers upon layers.
being complete asses about our characters or how we did
George
this.
R. R. Martin.
So before we let's have a little epilogue. You're on Neo Razor Bahamut's back, which has a little cabin on there, and there's like a little place where you can save your game. I mean, rest. And there's a little magical furry thing that's selling you potions and making stupid jokes, and you wish you could just punt him off the thing, but whatever.
We've tried. Every time we kick him, he just kind of and rubber bands right back.
I'm gonna get him.
All right, so yeah, the three of you are talking. The three heroes are talking. So used to be normal villagers who lived in a village and had normal lives.
Now we live in a big pile of garbage.
Yes. So what do you guys say to each other? You all know each other, by the way. You live in the same village. So,
hello, Hannah. I haven't seen you in the shop in a while.
No, because you use... No, it's like inferior quality products. You make people sick. Literally.
I bring you business, don't I? It's
By making people sick, that's not something I want.
Oh, come on. Well, you may not want it, but that's your business.
No, my primary business is bringing children into the world.
Yes, and occasionally healing the sick, too. Well, it's not like I'm giving them Ebola.
No.
Ebola's actually a demon lord.
Shut up!
I was Bahamut, by the way.
Yes, he is. Thank you.
We appreciate the reminder.
What? Anyway, so...
I said...
it reminds me of the time you tried to break into my shop once. Would have worked if you weren't so loud.
I never tried to break into your shop.
Then who was that?
I don't know.
That's not important.
It was the health department.
It's a good thing I killed them then.
If I break into anything, it is always to rob from the rich to give to the poor. The honorable thing. And I leave a calling card beforehand.
There's no one rich in our village.
Exactly. That's why I was planning to move on.
Okay, fair enough. I could see the business model wouldn't work in that particular environment.
I'm sorry, I don't know why, but I am driven to be an honorable thief.
Whoa. Down there. Do those look like orc formations to you?
Oh my goodness.
And and are they building houses?
Yes, they are.
Like, and look at
There's a bubble in that orc housing.
Oh my god, they're wearing uniforms. They must be stopped.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
They are wearing black tabards.
Like,
and that's
hey, he's like,
that's
Razor
a bad
Bahamut,
sign.
can you believe these orcs are wearing uniforms?
That's a sign of the prophecy. We must put an end to this, for the end times shall come.
Like,
So he starts descending.
Wait, are you sure it's I don't think you might have the wrong prophecy.
What? Anyways, so we all descend into the middle of the orc suburbs.
Actually, like, there looks like there's a lot of orc women and children down there.
Yeah, we're stopping at a community center. Anyway, so that's...
Oh god, I can't control my flying!
Yeah. He was a bit senile. There's a reason why he survived the battle. He lost his way on the way to the battle, so yeah. Good job.
I gotta get those old ears checked, I swear.
And eyes and...
everything else.
Yeah. So, questions, comments, suggestions. How do you guys like the system?
I think I think it would also be impossible to have a very serious game with this.
Oh no, probably.
We say that. That's pretty much every game we do. I don't know. Like,
No, I think we could be capable of it, but this one I think more lends itself to something like this.
yeah.
Well, and the book even says, and I will apologize in...
You better not.
It says, try to use a different voice to differentiate between your magical item and your hero, so that's why the staff has that lovely sibilant hiss, and the hero is just a loud jackass. Although I figured an honorable thief would tell everybody that he's coming.
When the mask is German for some reason, and the psychopath just sounds like it's a ghoul voice without the lower tones and raspiness.
Oh, yeah, the midwife is just kind of normal, and the harp is Scatman Crothers.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I'm no offense to anybody here, we're not exactly Juilliard actors. So
no.
we kind of have to go to those overly broad characters to differentiate. So I can definitely see that.
Well, if it makes you feel better, though, there's a lot of different voices I could have done.
No, you could have done much worse.
I have, and I will again.
The Scandinavian sketch has been banned.
So we'll have to try this again, probably with Caleb, because I want to see how he reacts to that.
Well, it's a little bit reflective of Better Angels when you have somebody else who you're kind of bartering for abilities. So, except without, the
bartering system is kind of, I don't know, I mean, I'll have to reread that, but, it's all or nothing, and there's no real, it's hard
There's no real give and take.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
no compromise.
And no consequences related, it seems.
Yeah, I didn't see anything with that either.
Because at least at Better Angels, you're coming up to you're coming up with the fact that everybody's hellbound. So the more you're using it, the closer you're getting to having a portal open up under your feet.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, also it doesn't really say anything about taking powers. If you could take power, it doesn't say anything about taking powers away. Because if you could say, I'm going to take powers away from the hero so I get more control back, I could see that being a valid bargaining tactic, but it seems to be set per wielder.
True, so not a lot.
So if you set it to where the hero has most power, you're kind of screwed as a weapon, because if the hero keeps living because he has lots of powers, and then you never get your agenda done, the hero's doing his destiny.
Yeah, to me, it seems like it would be more helpful if the weapons or items are given these abilities, and then they have a little bit of control about what they give too. So,
maybe it could work we have access to all the powers of our domains, but we have to choose which ones we give the heroes.
That's how it is.
I thought we had to choose which abilities we had.
No, those are just the ones. Anytime you get a new hero, you get to choose new powers. Okay. You have everything in the domain. It's just the more you give to your hero, the less control you have.
Yeah, I think what Tom tried to getting at is that instead of just having it that's a specific set for each hero, having it all there and then integrating that time into the bargaining, saying, "Yeah, I'll go ahead and give that to you." If you want to give the massive one. But then, if it's not set per hero, if it's a thing for every combat round, that's 30 powers you have to keep track of, and how do you measure control? Yeah, I think
it requires an entirely different system.
Because I think it might work just a little bit better to where there's again some sort of consequence for using that. But the hero can get control or can use the 10+1. But in turn, if they decide to override the item's request on it, there's some sort of disadvantage on there that either can hurt them or it has an unintended consequence.
There is no give or take. I mean, there's nothing in Better Angels. Demons can take away powers,
Or use them at a certain point.
Yeah, or force them to use it, but they have to pay in attributes for that. And so there is a back and forth to it, because each side can always screw over the other.
Yeah.
But in this one, if the hero wins control, it's what the hero wants. So the Vacha doesn't have much in the way of leverage over it.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm trying
In my reading of it, I didn't see much in the way that the Vacha can do to punish a hero who goes wrong, who disobeys.
So
the only thing is that heroes are fragile. They only have 3 hit points.
So, which means that you could go through a lot of them if you're not being too careful. So.
Yeah, I mean, you guys were your characters were 1 die roll away from being dead. Multiple times, so I like that.
So I guess that's the main leverage that we have, but it still doesn't seem like a lot, though. So,
well, it's not even leverage at all. It's random. It's not up to the item itself. The item has no control over that. I mean, the item can't handicap a hero or limit them in some way to do that. But anyway, I'm sure that could be house rule, but it's definitely fun for one shots, I think. So I don't think a long campaign.
No, it was definitely fun when we were doing that. So
anyway, any other thoughts?
Well, the only one that definitely comes to mind is I think that we should kind of know a little bit about the heroes before we come up with our weapons a bit.
No, the thing is about heroes is you're always getting random ones, and I like that, the fact that you don't get to control who your hero is. You're just like, the One Ring doesn't get to choose who picks it up, and that's the whole point.
It clearly would not have been Smeagol.
Yeah, he would have showed and it's not just one guy. You're getting another one after another one after another one after another one. So it's just a later schmuck. So I like that the GM makes the characters.
Okay, I definitely see the point.
So,
all I can say though is that
because otherwise I don't want to play I was trying to tailor it for you guys, but I wasn't trying to tailor it too much. But anyway, so
what I was going to say is my other thought for a potential weapon was definitely Orphan Bane's Sword of the Maiming.
I mean we could do another one,
which is going to be in the next one.
Yeah, that'll be.
He has to be.
Oh yeah, clear. All right, well we'll see you guys next time.